Hello my lovelies, welcome to your October 2021 reading. This is going to be a reading for the sun, moon, and rising sign of Pisces for the month of October. Please keep in mind that this is a general reading, so it will not resonate with each and every one of you, but please do take what does resonate and leave the rest behind. All right, my lovely Pisces, so let's go ahead and get started with your reading. Now this will be a 5-card spread. We will look at 5 different energies for you in the month of October. The first card is going to look at what your overall energy will be in October. The second card will look at what the theme of the month will be for you guys. Third card will look at what challenges may be present. Fourth card will look at how you should be responding to those challenges in October. And last but not least, the fifth card will be advice from your beautiful angels, spirit guides, and ancestors. Okay. And then I will also clarify the initial messages, that way we can dig deeper into what Spirit has to tell you. And I will also pull 2 oracle cards at the end of this reading to give further clarity to this reading. All right, my beautiful Pisces. So let's go ahead and call in your beautiful angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Thank you for being present. Can you please show me what will Pisces overall energy be in October? Overall energy for Pisces in October, please. What will be their overall energy? All right, and we have the Page of Wands. What will the theme of the month be? Please guide me and show me clearly. Theme of the month in October for Pisces. Okay, and we have the King of Swords. What challenges may be present in October? Beautiful angels, spirit guides, ancestors for the collective sign of Pisces. What challenges may be present in October for them? What challenges will be present for them? Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Show what challenges. Alright, so we have the Knight of Cups as your challenge. Wow, Pisces, so far you have 3 court cards on the table. Okay, so how should they be responding to these challenges? How should they be responding to these challenges? How should they be responding to the challenges in October? Please guide me and show me clearly. Beautiful angels, spirit guides, ancestors for Pisces. Wow, another court card. So, King of Pentacles. And last but not least, what advice do you have for them in October? What advice do you have for Pisces in October? Please guide me and show me clearly. Page of Swords. The card at the bottom of the deck for you guys is Death. Transformation. Letting some things go to the wayside. All right, Pisces. So you have your first 5 cards are all court cards, okay? So I feel like just from looking at this reading that you guys are, and with the Death card being your card at the bottom of the deck, a lot of you are in a process of finding out who you are. Okay, so you're probably at a point in your life where you're trying to figure out who you are, what it is that you like, what don't you like, learning how to work with yourself, all right? Because your overall energy is the Page of Wands, okay? And the Page of Wands is all about exploring and, you know, coming up with new ways of doing things, being adventurous, being open to change, being open for the adventure. So I feel like this card paired with all of the other court cards on the table, to me it's saying that some of you are in a self-discovery phase, okay? Some of you are really starting to hone in on who you are, and what it is that you bring to the table, what it is that you have to offer to the world. With the King of Swords being here as your theme for the month, this just means that you're really going to have to be critical and analytical in this process, okay? Meaning that you're going to have to come to the point of understanding when something is not working for you, to break ties with it, to release it, to let it go, even though it may not be your first choice or your primary choice. This is a point in October for you to really become critical and really, you know, put your foot down and be brash if you have to in making decisions, because you're maybe at a point now where you're starting to realize that things didn't work out for you. So now you're open to exploring different avenues or areas of life, you know, and I feel like this is more of a self-discovery for you all. I feel like you've come to the point where you realize what you have been doing is no longer working for you, and so now you're going to have to put your thinking hat on to really figure out what those things are that can no longer serve you in this process called life, okay? So I feel like that's definitely the overall theme for you guys in October. A lot of self-discovery I feel like going on there. And the challenging position, you have the Knight of Cups, and for me this it says that a lot of you, especially with the King of Pentacles being next to it as a response, I feel like the area is for you to focus less on love, because the Knight of Cups is all about someone who's a charmer, who's open-hearted, who leads with the heart, okay? And so he's overly maybe giving or overly compassionate, and he focuses on those things more than he does anything else, you know. He marches to the beat of love, okay? And I feel like with this being in a challenging position, it's saying that maybe you need to do a little bit less of this, because your response is the King of Pentacles. And I think part of your self-discovery is going to be you getting your finances in order and you becoming more mature in an aspect or in the area of finances. So maybe getting yourself together in a sense of making sure you're financially stable, or making sure that you can provide for self before trying to provide for others, okay? So I feel like this is just definitely saying that you need to focus more on finances in October and less on love. And this could be part of your self-discovery. You finding out what works for you and what doesn't. You finding out what things are good for you and what things are not. All right. And then the advice from Spirit is the Page of Swords, and this is also like someone who's stepping out into some type of new adventure, okay? So the Page of Swords is someone who is intellectual. He has a thirst for knowledge. He's all about new ideas and, you know, making those ideas come to fruition. So I feel like part of your self-discovery is going to be, you know, finding out what suits you, you know, whether it's career-wise or financially, what suits you, that's going to allow you to be able to stand on your own and to grow and advance and make yourself more knowledgeable in whatever area it is that you want to be knowledgeable in, okay? So I definitely feel like, I want to say the word like soul searching for some of you in October. There's definitely some self-discovery going on, but in the process of that self-discovery, I do feel like you will have to dig deep, be brash even a little bit if you have to, stand your ground, and realizing what things are going to benefit you. Those things that will benefit you, being in a position of saying that they can stick around, and then those things that's not benefiting you, being in a position to say it's time for them to go. All right, so then thank you, beautiful angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Let's go ahead and clarify the cards, please. So let's clarify the Page of Wands in a position of overall energy for Pisces in October. Page of Wands, please. Overall energy, please clarify that card for me. So maybe even some of you are thinking of new ways to earn money. Maybe what you're doing now, it's not providing for you enough financially. So you're going to be thinking of new ways, or maybe even starting something new that's going to be more lucrative income-wise. All right, so yeah, so we have the Empress as your clarifier for the Page of Wands. And the Empress is definitely all about birthing new ideas and being creative, being very nurturing, okay? And I feel like in a sense, this is definitely, I just feel like it's being nurturing to self. A lot of you, I feel like, are going through a self-discovery phase, and you're going to have to nurture yourself as if, you know, this is the beginning for you again, as if you're, you know, starting fresh and molding yourself into the ideal person who you want to be, okay? So I feel like a lot of you are definitely going to be digging in and ready, being ready to start a new venture with yourself going forward. All right, so let's clarify the King of Swords in a position of the theme of the month. So anything that you may have been dreaming of doing or thinking of doing, I think in October it's time for you to finally, you know, make way for those things and bring birth to those ideas, okay? That way you can move forward in whatever area of life that you feel like you need to kind of start fresh in. Okay. And the King of Swords also is all about being strategic, okay? Knowing what steps are necessary in order to come out on top, or in order to be successful. Okay. Okay, and then in the position of clarifying the King of Swords in your theme of the month, you have the Page of Swords in reverse. Okay, so this is just saying, I feel like, you know, to let go of the immature energy, and now it's time to let go of that Page energy and step into the more mature King of Swords energy, because they're both are the sword suits. Okay, so now it's time for you to step more in your power. So if you've been being immature up to this point and kind of just, you know, dilly-dallying and going through life, not really, you know, paying attention to what's going on around you, or not paying attention to your life in general, or just maybe ignoring it because you don't want to recognize things for what they are, I feel like it's saying it's time for you to step out of that energy, okay? Because the Page of Swords in reverse is like all talk but no walk. Okay, so now I feel like it's time for you to let go of that energy of saying what you're going to do, saying what you want to do, doing all of this, or having all of these high hopes, dreams, and ambitions, but not actually acting on them, okay? Because that's the Page of Swords in reverse. So it's time for you to step out of that immature energy, go from the Page of Swords to the King of Swords, and really get more serious about, you know, whatever your life goals are, or whatever it is that you're trying to pursue or discover about yourself, or even about the world. All right, so then let's clarify the Knight of Cups in a position of the challenges in October. Yeah, and I do feel like with the Knight of Cups being there, a lot of you may be distracted by love. Maybe, you know, maybe you're chasing love more than you're chasing anything else, all right? And I feel like that's definitely going to be a distraction, or is a distraction for you guys from being able to see clearly. The King of Swords sees things. He has the mental clarity. He sees things very, very clearly, okay? Because he's stern, but not in a mean way, but stern in a sense to where he's going to act and do what is right for him first, okay? So you definitely, you know, I feel like, you know, during this self-discovery phase, have to put self first, all right? So to clarify the Knight of Cups, we have the Three of Cups in reverse. So yeah, so this is the Three of Cups upright is normally about, you know, celebration amongst family and friends, okay? And with the Knight of Cups being here also, and this clarifying that, I feel like it is saying take the time to pull away, okay? It's okay sometimes to be by self, because that's when you'll free up that mental space here to allow you to see things the way that they are intended to be seen. And so I also feel like, you know, this is saying like to stop leaning on people for your sake. You know, if you want happiness, or if you want better for yourself, don't lean on other people for it. Don't lean on love for it, okay? Because ultimately it's all about you, okay? You have to be able to put your best self forward in order to be able to not only be there for yourself, but to be there for others. So sometimes it's okay to have that alone time and not let love be the center focus, because then that just takes you away from your overall essence of self. Okay, so sometimes we need that alone time to kind of give us the breakthrough, the mental clarity that we need to prepare forward. All right, so let's clarify the King of Pentacles in the position of how you should be responding to the challenges in October. Yeah, so King of Pentacles, he's all about, you know, leadership, and he's all about being financially well off, or just being grounded. Pentacles are grounded, so they're grounded in the sense of, you know, finances, home, and just knowing what it takes to succeed, okay? And to clarify, look at that, to clarify the King of Pentacles, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So some of you, yes, to definitely be focusing on your finances. And with the Ace of Pentacles being here, you might even have a new career or financial breakthrough coming through, or opportunity coming through for you, okay? But you don't want to miss out on that opportunity due to you not being able to have that clarity to see things for what they are now and what they could be, okay? So you definitely want to, I feel like this is saying part of your self-discovery is seeing maybe what it is that you want to do in life. What job do you want to pursue? What career do you want to pursue? What do you want that's going to be able to provide for you financially? All right, so, and with that Ace of Pentacles being there, like I said, you could have those things coming in for you, but I feel like don't let love get you distracted. You know, don't let love make you stagnant. Don't let love stop you from putting your best foot forward, which will ultimately be, putting your best foot forward will be ultimately the thing that could reward you with the Ace of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles there. All right, and then lastly, let's clarify the Page of Swords. Okay, and we have, yeah, the Emperor. So really taking a stance, being in control, being the leader, okay? So this is you, this opportunity that may be coming in, or you don't want to miss it or not recognize it, okay? But this is definitely maybe you starting in a new area, okay? Because you have the Page of Swords here, and the Page of Swords is all about learning something new, all right? So maybe it's time for you to learn something new that you could possibly not only take leadership of, but be your own boss of, okay? But I feel like this is definitely an exploring stage for you, Pisces. Definitely a lot of self-discovery going on in October. Recognizing those things that works for you and recognizing those things that don't work for you. All right. But I also feel like this is saying too, to not put love first. Some of you may be so caught up in, you know, a love situation at the moment that is kind of distracting you or keeping you from using your discernment for self and being able to, you know, really motivate yourself or push yourself to being either creative or trying new things or taking your life to the next stage or the next level. All right. And the card at the bottom of the deck for you is the Eight of Cups. So this is definitely walking away from something into something better. All right. Realizing that something is not working for you, deciding to leave it behind to pursue something better. Okay, Pisces, so let's go ahead and pull a couple oracle cards. Thank you, beautiful angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Please guide me and show me clearly an oracle card for Pisces. One oracle card for Pisces, please. Yeah, so there may be even an opportunity out there or coming for you guys, and you don't want to miss it, okay? Because I feel like if you're too caught up or distracted by the wrong things and not putting self first, you could possibly miss it, an opportunity or a chance that's going to allow for you to further your job, further your career. All right. Okay, I'm going to pull one oracle card. All right, so we have strength. So yeah, you have this, and as you can see, like, she has like the world in her hand, literally, okay? Just as the Empress here is birthing the world from her belly. So you've got this. So I feel like you should just really dig deep and persevere. Okay, realize your strengths as well as your weaknesses, but knowing how to work with both of them. All right, so I feel like it's a saying that you've got this, Pisces. Okay, just allow yourself to go through that self-discovery phase so that you can work with your strength and know what great attributes you have within yourself or about yourself that will allow for you to grow and expand. All right. So I'm going to pull one more oracle card. One more oracle card, please. Okay, and we have by the book. Okay, number 11. All right, and then we're just going to take a look at what by the book is for you guys and take a quick read. All right, so by the book is abiding by social rules, conformity, respecting cultural or family customs, universal laws. Okay, so the message is the universe works within a structure of divine laws and principles that provides a framework for human experience and evolution. The law of abundance, the law of prayer, the law of karma, the law of attraction, the law of thought, the law of compensation, and the law of nature are only a few that are known. These principles create perfect order and operate with a kind of precision beyond human understanding. Even revolution has its place in universal law. Human beings, in turn, have their own laws and customs that vary from culture to culture and family to family. Laws keep social order and govern behavior, reflecting instinctive understanding that harmony is important. This is a time to learn these laws and conform to them, rather than being the rebel and flouting them. When this card appears, submit to structure and follow the rules, even if they seem to make no sense. Release resistance, for universal laws will correct any disharmony. Open your eyes to those universal laws, and it will be easier to go by the book at this time. All right, Pisces. So yeah, by the book. So the more you explore yourself and you explore what works for you and what doesn't work for you and how life works overall in general, the more you bring in the effect of those universal laws. So this is just saying, don't be stubborn and be stuck in your ways and stuck in patterns that obviously are not going to give you no return. All right, so if you can play it by the book or the laws of the universe will be there to assist and guide you. Okay, so if you, like I say, if this is a situation where, let's say, you're being stubborn about love and you know this love is not working for you or it's holding you back, but you still insist on being there and still insist on participating in healthy patterns and behaviors, then of course the universe is not going to reward you because you have not took or learned your lesson from that area of life. Okay, so kind of just play by the book. Play, in terms of learning what things are there for you and what things are not overall. Okay, and you do have the strength to move forward. Okay, 44 equals 8, moving forward, leaving something or old patterns or ways of being behind, so that you can start fresh and start playing by the book with the universe to open up more for yourself. All right, Pisces, so that was your October 2021 reading. I really hope you enjoyed. If so, please be sure to hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe. All right, thank you, my lovelies. Until next time.